What Sonic can do now to escape this mortal trap? Yes, teleportation is real. I'm gonna show it in this video. One of the best kept secrets in Sonic 2 is that the Metropolis zone holds the key to teleportation, and it's all because of this fun little gimmick, which is called a metal nut, which is in fact a teleportation device in disguise. Starting here, the first method, you're gonna look down and you're gonna use Tails to charge the spin dash. You charge the spin dash pressing the button many times, and with Sonic just once, very fast. This way a screen wrap happens, and then you're gonna disappear and reappear somewhere else, as you saw here. Now I'm taking a shortcut to the boss. Okay, it's not actually faster this way, but it's more fun. Now this is still the same method. I'm just gonna show one additional technique. Once the screen wrap happens, press up, look up, and the screen will start to go slower. Now pay attention to the sound. Yes, you just crossed the checkpoint by teleportation. Doing this, making the screen go slower, you actually teleport farther away. You teleport twice or even 3 times in a row. Now you have many of these to choose. My advice is to use the screen wrap. This way you can visualize which part of the zone you're in, and then decide which way you want to go and which objects you want to interact with. There's a lot of fun gimmicks in the zone that you can have fun with the metal nut. The wheel is a really cool one, which leads us to the second method. As you will see here, you don't have enough room to do the screen wrap, and you have no access above. This method is actually tricky. You need to look down and then make Tails go up, and you gotta leave the metal nut halfway to the ceiling, like this. As I mentioned in my previous video, when you are stuck on the floors, you need to press the opposite direction. This is what you're gonna do here. You're gonna press right to make it go down, all the way down. Because you cannot jump, you need to just fall on it. And there you go. You teleported right here. Now you can go to the wheel. You can actually get inside the wheel. Really crazy. Now this one is actually a secondary method, in the sense that it only works if the metal nut is already out of its usual place. When you're stuck in the ceiling and you press left, you go up, you have an impulse. You can actually use it to do the screen wrap and then disappear. And you need to have Tails with you, by the way, otherwise the teleportation doesn't happen. But here it is. You appear somewhere else again. Now going through. Yeah, sometimes things go wrong in many ways. You can teleport straight to your death sometimes. Or you can just end up stuck, which is actually worse. Now this one is different. First I'm gonna do the teleportation using the spin dash, then looking up. The screen gets low, and it will take a long time for Sonic to appear again, which usually means the teleportation happens more than once. I think it actually happens 3 times in this case, which is the limit. Now I'm here. Now I can even get out of the metal nut for a while, but when I come back and I go down, it does this. This teleportation is what I call the reset, because it takes the metal nut back to its original place, to the ground, and it's not glitched anymore. After glitching 3 times, this will happen. Now you can even go up a little bit, but you cannot go down. Another thing you will see here, this teleportation doesn't need tails. It won't happen because of him. As I said, this reset always takes you back to its original place, to the ground, and the metal nut is not glitched anymore. You cannot go to the ground anymore. Now this is something I showed in my previous video, tails going out of the screen and making it disappear. Now you will notice that he comes back right away to you. The metal nut appears somewhere else, but he comes back right away. Now in this other one, which is the reset, he disappears and you will find him back there, along with the metal nut. And to think only yesterday you couldn't tell the difference between a standard teleportation and the reset, but now you know better. But if you still have any doubts, feel free to ask them in the comments and I will surely answer. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, there are many more cool videos there. This video is also a continuation of my previous one, so if you haven't seen that one yet, go check it out, and goodbye.